Welcome, gentlemen, ladies, ladettes, grizzled fans everywhere. This is RP Grizzly with his very first video on this channel. Whatever. That's the quality of it gonna be. I got children around me. I got things crashing into stuff. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Sound quality is gonna be all over the place. You're gonna hear children screaming with glee as they play with their cars. I'm so distracted. Anyway, let's get to the meat of the video. So we're all excited with medical gameplay coming up, and the what is it? Oh, okay, personal inventory. I'm paying attention, guys. I am. I really. Wow. Stop the hammering. Bonus points if you know that reference. Anyway, so now is a great time for Star Citizen Knights to look at their vehicles in a whole new light, especially since we know there's a wipe coming. So there's going to be a whole lot of us, myself included, that are going all the way back to our starter ship. Hey, hey, no fighting over cars over there. There are plenty of cars. Guys, just like being on Star Citizen, everyone's fighting over the cooler spaceships. Anyway, so it occurs to me that we need to take a relook at the starter ships. I know everyone complains, oh no, not more starter ships. Look, most people are going to see starter ships more than anything else for the vast majority of the game. And every time there's a wipe, baby, a lot of us are just going to see starter ships. So, what I found interesting, though, about the nature of this patch, I'm thinking the Pisces is finally going to see its day in the sun. All us Pisces owners, we get it. You know, we bought a ship probably for too much money that doesn't have enough utility compared to other starter ships, and we all admit it. But for some reason, we like the darn thing. I don't know what it is. I can't put words to it. It flies like a cargo van. It acts like a cargo van. It looks like a bread box. But it's just a fun little ship to fly. Even when I had no good reason to fly it, I still flew it. Even when I bought a 325, 325A, yeah, the fighter ship variant of the 300 series, I would still occasionally fly the Pisces in battle just for the hilarity of it. Yes, even PvP, and it was always funny to like see people's reactions when you attack them. The little Pisces. But I'm getting in the weeds. Why do I think the Pisces might actually have its day in the sun in the 3.15 patch? Mostly with medical gameplay. Though, yes, also with the personal inventory because, well, you know, it may look like a cargo van, it may smell like a cargo van, it may have all the all the attributes of a bread box, but that means it has more cargo and a nice interior space. So, according to their logic, it should have a pretty large inventory. And of course, it's got 4 SCU, blah blah blah. But this is the kicker, it has the 2 booster seats. Now, why is that the kicker? Because if I understand what I've been watching, and I know that's it can be questionable starts sometimes, is that we're going to get medical missions, and I think this is going to be pretty much the smallest ambulance you can get a hold of, cheapest as well. Now, it's not a full ambulance; you ain't gonna have any healing beds in it, though. Hey, you know, if they if you're listening to this one first video of a random gaming channel, CIG, I would love to see a medical variant with like a tier 0 bed that doesn't really heal you but can keep you alive. You know, something that, let's say, you got to the person in their down state and you needed to keep them alive on the way to the hospital. It could do that. Maybe get them back up and running for a little. I know the drugs are going to do that, but you get the point. I think there's room for a tier 0 bed even below the tier 1 bed. But then again, I'm crazy. And again, I'm so loco. I just want something to do with my Pisces that actually makes sense, and I'm not just trolling with. Okay. So when we look at that, We can say, though, that this is probably going to be the smallest, earliest, cheapest ship that you can do the medical missions with because of those 2 booster seats and the larger interior. You you obviously aren't going to be able to do the like swoop in and pick somebody up and drag them to the hospital mission in the Mustang Alpha for obvious reasons, and you're probably not going to be able to do it in the Aurora, the ugly ship. Let's say what it is, the ugly ship, but it has a certain charm as the ugly ship, but the ugly ship nonetheless. Now, you might be able to pull that off. It depends on how we see how the medical gameplay is. And but if you do, you are going to have to fly carefully because, as they said in, I forget which side, whatever, that the force reactions are actually going to start hurting you. So, like, you can, if you fall on your head, you can get a concussion. So, you know, it would behoove the person saving someone from a medical emergency not to cause more medical emergencies. But, I think it probably still be possible to just drag her behind the seat. But in the end, I think the booster seats are actually going to be pretty useful for strapping them in and doing complex maneuvers, not worrying about giving them a concussion. Though maybe you hate the person, you want to give them a concussion anyway, in which case, don't strap them in. Just throw them in the back. But regardless, I don't imagine you being able to get more than one person in a down state in the back of an ugly Aurora ship. So, again, hey! My son's learning Legos, gentlemen. Occasionally, he gets frustrated. So, this is what I'm thinking. Pisces is going to be a great little ambulance craft to swoop in and grab all those people who are doubtlessly going to be crying that they have been shot and cannot get up. And, it's the little things like this as things expand. As they add features that make Star Citizen so fun. A lot of the ships that are going to be considered useless right now are actually going to have some uses we weren't expecting. Like, I wasn't expecting this, but in retrospect, yeah, it makes a lot of sense. It's great for picking people up. Maybe I'll have some fun breaking people out of prison and trying not to die. And you know what? This has been a short video, but it's a starting video. I guess I don't need to make like a 20-minute video every single time. So this is why I think the Pisces is gonna have a slight comeback, have a actual purpose associated with its cost, and have a reason to purchase it instead of a ugly ship or an alpha. Now I know a lot of you say, "Well, I got a Titan. You can't compare it to a Titan." Yeah, the Titan's more expensive. You have to compare the Titan to other more expensive ships like the 300i, guys. Come on, come on. There's a whole nother tier. What? Oh, guys, I'm sorry. I love you guys, but my son is being too cute. I have to help him. So you guys are awesome. Do the like, do the subscribe, do the share, and pray for little blonde boys everywhere to learn how to use Legos as they play with their dad. All right, catch you guys in the next one.